Hey, look, positive. That's actually a heck of a win. I'm just being real with you. I know Montana may not look like an SEC name on there, but if you told me for the game, excuse me, they go 16 to 31 from three. I don't know if we could win the game. That is such an astronomical number for that volume of 3-point shooting. So it was great by us to find a way to win the game, especially when we weren't obviously shooting at a high clip either. We passed the ball well, 22 assists on 29 turnovers. So a lot of positives there. I think the biggest deal is in that game where they're making those. Well, I don't know how you stop some of those last couple, two or three threes that they got that Money made. I really have no idea how you can. I thought we played elite defense, and he's getting them off. And so we're coming back the other way, and we have all the game pressure in the world on us to make free throws. I mean, you felt it. It's just all the game pressure in the world that you look up and game's under control, and you blink, and now we got to make free throws to close the game out. And I was proud of our guys not being too cool for school to go ahead and close it out right there. You'll see this all around the country. I think Arkansas, 1-1 versus Winthrop tonight. And when these mid-major teams are shooting at a high clip, I've been on the other side of that. They're hard to stop. So overall, our team, particularly without Mac, we got to be proud and happy with any performance where we can overcome a hot shooting team.
Bucky, did you ever sense that there was any feeling among your guys that, oh my gosh, here we go again? Or does the fact that the way you shot that free throw shows that they were calm?
I think some of our guys were in disbelief at some of those made threes. I do think that. Like, I think they were in disbelief, like, what do we do there? But it's never good when we get up by 19 and obviously the gap closes. But in this day and age of college basketball, look, I mean, they went 8 for 13 from three the second half. I mean, you're going to be right in the game, and that's what we got to understand. Like, I trust me, guys. I've been on this at Samford. There is not that big of a gap when teams can really shoot at a high clip. The gap comes from the power game, and that if the 3-point shooting is neutralized, then you're going to win at a pretty significant level as a power five. But when it's not, it's a great equalizer in basketball. So based on it, it is what it is, and our guys can't look at it anything other than let's learn what we got to get better at, but we got to look at that and say, we did some things right to find a way there.
How unique is a game like that? I mean, led for over 38 minutes, only one lead change, led by 19 at one point, and then, one guy gets hot and you guys are up by one with a few minutes. Like, how unique is that?
I mean, I'd be real. In the back of my mind, I was sitting there thinking, like, well, I've seen some of these games. I've seen some of the shooting. We had a team go 14 and 28 in here the other night. I've seen us, went 1 for 12 from three in the second half of this past game, and I know what we're capable of shooting, and I know how the other team's capable of shooting as well because we've scouted them. It would almost be like watching a player in golf knocking 2, 3 40-footers in on you on the putting green, and you have some good putters, and we miss an 8-footer, rims out somehow. It's like, hold up now. I've just seen this a couple games right here. Obviously, we got to cover better at times, but you did have a feeling of disbelief, like, hey, what the heck's going on here? So anyway, for what it's worth.
Did you have a sigh of relief when Money fouled out there about 10 seconds ago?
I mean, good grief. He may be a score from the bench. It's good as he was shooting it. But, I mean, that's why he's getting looks. That's why the NBA, we had some NBA scouts here tonight, and a lot of them are here to watch him. Yeah.
This is a team that they played in the NCAA tournament last year. They picked to win their conference.
Yeah.
Do you expect to have that caliber of a challenge coming in this one?
Oh, I mean, I told Luke last night, at the radio show, this will be a very hard game here. They went to UNLV, beat UNLV. UNLV just went and beat Memphis by double digits. We know it's the best mid-major team we're going to play. And they got a culture of winning and have guys that have been on the team before. They expect to win. And if you shoot it like that, that's not every night. We know that. They don't shoot 52% from three every night. Or, they'd be a top, 25 to 30 team in the country a lot night. If they could do that on the regular, it'd be an almost impossible team to stop in ways. So, anyway, fortunately for us, we shot more free throws. We had less turnovers, and that helped us a great deal. We finished better at the rim. In the last game, we missed a lot of shots at the rim. We made those shots at the rim tonight, and we needed to.
Bucky, did you feel like, really, that you had it under control with about 6.5 minutes to go, or were you still warning your guys that, what this team is capable of?
I felt we had it under control. I really did. But you just never know. I mean, it's the same deal from the previous game. When a team can get going from three, it's a problem. When you miss layups or turn the ball over, that's a bigger problem because it can give them 3-point shots, which we didn't do as much of in this game. We finished the majority of our layups, and obviously we didn't turn the ball over as much. We got to the free throw line, which allowed us to set our defense. We got some really good looks in the second half, I felt. Like some really good looks, and we went 1 for 12 from three. But the good part is they were good looks and not missed layups where we fall down, so we were able to at least get back and challenge. We gave up a layup in transition. We just took all 5 guys out. Like, if you saw that. Like, we gave up a layup, all 5, get out. We're not going to do that. We're going to sub and until we get the right guys that totally understand what it's going to take to be successful. And, some games will be different guys than others, and the guys that are going to get on board with that are going to play, and the guys that won't, they're not going to play, but they're going to sit on the bench and they're going to be the best cheerleaders in the world. If they're not going to do that, they're not going to be on the team, right? We're going to have guys that are going to be all into what we're going to do here and with our program long term.
Not having Rylan, I know, was a big detriment to what happened against UCF, but I mean, I thought he played pretty well tonight, and having him down the stretch was obviously key for y'all with a lot of made baskets and free throws. What was it? Did it give you a lot more confidence having him out there and kind of speaking into existence what you said kind of went wrong against UCF? He now kind of corrected that tonight.
Well, you look at what happened in that game. If Ryland's not out there, do we win? I don't know, right? I mean, do we? I don't know. But the thing that I saw from Ryland, I saw a lot of leadership there late in that game. When it got tight, it's one thing for the coach to be over there and be the coach leading the group, but when a group is player-led, that's when you're going to be pretty good. And we had some of our guys that had that look on their face like, oh, my goodness, what's about to happen here? Like, what's going on? Defeated body language. And Ryland was grabbing them coming off the floor like, man, that's not it, before I could get to them. We got to dial it back in. Like, and, then we talk about, hey, we're in a pretty dang good spot. The way I phrased it to our team before the game so we wouldn't tighten up was, hey, we got an opportunity to pull an upset tonight. That was what I told our team. I told our team we have an opportunity to play a team that up to this point in the year has played better than we have tonight. We got an opportunity to play a team that's picked to win their league. We got an opportunity to win a big game tonight. We do that because they're a good team, but we want our guys to not feel the game pressure in that spot. That's what we said, guys. We told you what it is. This is a 2 or 3 point game. We got the lead. We got a chance to win. Let's close it out. And that's the mindset this team has to have.
Yeah, Jamie finished plus 16 in just under 10 minutes. Can you talk about his impact tonight?
Yeah, he was great. He's going to play more and more. We got to have a presence at the rim that can block shots. And even when he doesn't block them, they fill him. He's a lob threat, can catch a lob and finish a lob. And college basketball, that's usually the most efficient shot. For us this year, we've been turning that over for some reason. We've been working on it. But we got to get a true lob threat because that's the most efficient shot in basketball. Jamie can do that.
What kind of led to Chris's start and just kind of why you felt like maybe he earned that?
Because Chris is an everyday guy who scraps, and it means something to him to wear that Texas A&M jersey. And, we had an opportunity at the end of the last game, even on the last play when the game was over, to try to go challenge and block a shot. We didn't do it for whatever reason. We chose not to. And I know Chris wouldn't have done that. He would have played to the buzzer. And so, I want to reward him for being who he is.
Coach, y'all forced 16 turnovers against UCF, 14 again tonight. Y'all are diving for loose balls. Y'all out-rebounded Montana today, I believe. How satisfied are you with the effort given on the defensive end?
I got to go back and look at the tape. I know they got some open looks, but I know their matchup problem, we're playing a little out of position. Like when Rashawn's playing the 4, Rashawn will play the 5 when McKenzie's back. And team, what do? They go to 5 out. So Rashawn's got to guard a perimeter player. It's what we did when we were mid-major. Okay? That's a tough ask for him. Like, he won't have to do that a lot, or at least he'll be guarding the other team's 5 when McKenzie's back. So that's why it's a tough cover, because mid-majors fight in different ways. So I got to look to see what besides the last 3 threes that, we were extremely well guarded, how they got the other ones. But I do know this. our group has to win the rebound war, the effort war, the loose ball war, the turnover battle. We got to have every opportunity we can to have more shots on goal than the other team.
Anything else for Coach?
Expecting to have some folks from Sanford maybe come to the game on Friday with the football game Saturday
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, they will. And I tell you, I was joking about this. I love football. Obviously, I'm an Aggie, and Sanford football is played on a different level. All right, then it's I'm worried. I was worried for two reasons because Sanford's going to come in and give it all they got, but I'm pretty sure the Aggies can name the score in that game. And I was joking around them and say after they named that score, people in College Station be like, "Where did we get our basketball coach from again?" So they're going to come in here and put up a good fight, but the basketball football played at a different level. So I'm going to talk to Elko, maybe score 100, but don't score 1,000 on them, right?
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.